afternoon, everyone. We will start playing the videos in 2 minutes.
Ready?
Recording in progress.
"20 years ago, Jollibee Foods Corporation established the Jollibee Group Foundation. Since then, we have extended the joy of eating from our stores to our communities. Vegetables used in our products are supplied by farmers trained under the Farmer Entrepreneurship Program, utilizing safe and modern technologies to improve their income. Thanks to FAP's success, the younger generation now see a rewarding future in farming. The ACE Scholarship Program nurtures future leaders in the quick service restaurant industry. Jollibee Group's commitment to food safety and quality is put to practice in our feeding programs. In schools and communities across the country, our Busog-Lusog Talino Central Kitchens bring joy to children, providing them with nutritious and filling meals. In times of need, we come together with our partners to immediately serve hot, nourishing meals through Jollibee Group Food Aid, assuring our customers of the company's care to our communities.
As we celebrate the 20th year of Jollibee Group Foundation, we at the Board of Trustees, led by our founders, Dr. Tony and Ma'am Grace Tanmantiong, are filled with deep sense of gratitude for what we have accomplished together. The farmers whose produce nourishes millions, the youth who now dream bigger, and the families who found hope in adversity. To our partners who have helped us reach this vision, thank you. Let this 20th year inspire us to think bigger, reach further, and continue to innovate as we strive to bring joy to more lives. Here's to more years of creating a better future for our communities.
Greenwich over delicious overload. Overly cheesy. Now over the edge toppings on top of our freshly baked soft crust.
Sarap talaga!
New Greenwich over delicious overload.
Sarap to feel G! Oh, wow!
Darren, ciao pa na!
Kakaibang wok sarap! Okay, sarap mag-chow!
Welcome to Red Ribbon, home of the best birthdays.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Thanks, Anne. And here is where we make it special. Rich and delicious icing, moist and soft chiffon, and delectable-looking cakes. Celebrate every birthday with the best-tasting dedication cakes. Red Ribbon, home of the best birthdays.
Lahat tayo may kaing mang inasal. Di mapipigil ang kamayin para solve ang kain. Sige lang, extra rice na pa. Tak-tak all you want. Ikaw ang masusunod. Iba-iba man ang kain, solve ka dito. Yan ang kaing mang inasal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the meeting will begin in 5 minutes. For optimal viewing of the webinar, you may adjust the presentation view by using your cursor to drag the line dividing the speaker and the presentation to the left or to the right. Joyful afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2025 Annual Stockholders Meeting of Jollibee Foods Corporation. We will begin with the Philippine National Anthem.
The annual meeting of the stockholders of Jollibee Foods Corporation is now called to order. In line with existing statutory requirements as provided under the revised Corporation Code and the issuances of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the corporation is conducting its 2025 annual stockholders meeting virtually. Welcome, everyone, to this afternoon's live webcast. In accordance with the corporation's bylaws, as chairman of the board of directors, I am presiding over this meeting. In case of any internet connection issues during the proceedings, an officer of the corporation will continue the proceedings. With the corporate secretary, please certify that notices have been sent to the stockholders and that a quorum exists in this meeting to transact business.
In my capacity as Corporate Secretary of Jollibee Foods Corporation, I hereby certify that in compliance with the requirements of the Securities and Exchange Commission, the notice of this meeting has been published in two newspapers of general circulation, Business World and the Manila Times, both in print and online on June 5 and June 6, 2025. The notice of this meeting and the information statement were made available to our stockholders and the public via disclosure through the PSE, its system, on May 16 and June 5, 2025, respectively. I certify that there are present in this meeting, in person or by proxy, stockholders representing 878,643,471 shares, or 78.48%, which constitute more than majority of the total issued and outstanding shares. This meeting is therefore competent to transact business for which it was called.
Thank you, Mr. Tanmantiong, for certifying that we have a quorum to proceed with today's meeting. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Bem King, and I will be your host for this afternoon. We acknowledge the presence of the members of the Board of Directors, JFC's corporate officers, and other members of the management team who are with us today. For good order in this afternoon's meeting, please allow me to give you a summary of the rules and procedures observed in our online registration and voting and absentia system. These rules and procedures form part of the corporation's information statement as its Annex A, which has been made publicly available via the corporation's regulatory submissions and through the corporation's website. Number 1, only stockholders of record as of record date, May 28, 2025, shall be entitled to vote or be voted at this meeting via registration under the voting and abstention system or voting by proxy. Only those who have successfully registered through the online system or have submitted duly accomplished proxy forms as of June 17, 2025 shall participate in the meeting. Number 2, stockholders were given until noon today to cast their votes on the matters included in the agenda. We have referred to the results of the tabulation for votes received as of June 18, 2025 as the basis in proceeding with this afternoon's meeting. The final results shall be reflected in the minutes of the meeting. Number 3, stockholders were invited to submit their questions to the email corporatesecretary@jollibeegroup.com. Among the questions sent, we have selected the questions for this afternoon's program.
Thank you. Let us now proceed to the approval of the minutes of the last annual meeting of the stockholders held on June 28, 2024. May we have the corporate secretary provide the voting results on this agenda item?
For the foregoing agenda item mentioned by the chairman, stockholders owning more than majority of the total issued and outstanding shares gave their affirmative vote.
We now proceed with the management's report. A copy of the President's message to our stockholders is included in the annual report that is posted in the corporation's website. We have prepared a pre-recorded speech from our President and Chief Executive Officer to be followed by an audiovisual presentation.
To our dear shareholders, a joyful afternoon. It is an honor to express my deepest gratitude for your unwavering trust and support for the Jollibee Group throughout the years. With your belief, we have achieved milestones we once only dreamed of. The year 2024 has been nothing short of extraordinary. It marked our third consecutive record-breaking triumph in both sales and profit, a testament to our relentless pursuit of excellence. Each achievement brings us closer to a goal that once seemed audacious, to triple our net income after tax and grow our return on invested capital to 20% in 2028. From the very start, we dared to dream big, dreams that have shaped the path of our company and inspired us to keep reaching higher. Fueled by passion, resilience, and unwavering commitment to bringing joy through superior taste, we have now set our sights on an even greater vision: to stand among the top 5 restaurant companies in the world. It is a bold aspiration, but one that we are determined to turn into reality. I'm thrilled to share that our 2024 performance has moved us decisively forward on this journey. Our net income attributable to equity holders of the parent company surpassed the 10 billion peso milestone, reaching an exceptional 10.3 billion pesos. This accomplishment is not just a numerical feat. It is a resounding testament to the strength of our strategies, the dedication of our incredible team, and the trust of every one of you, our valued stakeholders. But that's not all. We also achieved 390.3 billion pesos in system-wide sales, reflecting a 13% year-over-year growth, not only perfectly aligned with our guidance, but making it the highest year ever in our history. This incredible performance was driven by robust momentum across our core markets, resulting in our Philippine business achieving a 7.5% same-store sales growth, and our international businesses experiencing a 2.8% same-store sales growth. disciplined execution, and operational excellence gave us big strides of our profitability, resulting in a 60 basis point expansion in gross profit margin to 19.2% and a 40 basis point improvement in operating income margin to 6.3% and a 17.2% year-on-year increase in operating profit to 16.9 billion pesos, which is a record breaker as well. With our focus on enhancing efficiencies, optimizing supply chains, and strengthening our financial foundation, we delivered strong returns to our shareholders, highlighted by a cash dividend of 2.97 pesos per share, representing a 29.1% increase from the previous year. Our stock also performed well, closing at 269 pesos, a 7% increase year-on-year, significantly outperforming the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, which rose by 1.2%. Beyond the financial achievements, 2024 was also marked by our brands Jollibee, Chowking, and Mang Inasal being recognized by Brand Finance as three of the most valuable restaurant brands in the ASEAN 500 2024. The Jollibee brand was also recognized by Brand Finance as the second fastest growing restaurant brand and fifth strongest brand in the world, outperforming larger international competitors and being the only ASEAN and Philippine brand to make the list. Our international growth continues to be a key pillar of our strategy. In 2024, we opened 674 new stores across regions, 536 of which are outside the Philippines, bringing our signature brands to more communities around the world. We are particularly excited about the strengthened presence of our flagship brand, Jollibee, in key cities across North America and EMEA, reinforcing brand equity and customer loyalty. This year, Jollibee was voted #1 among the best fried chicken by USA Today. And by the end of 2024, we celebrated the milestone of having 200 stores in Vietnam, a testament to the brand's deep connection with diverse cultures across the globe. At the same time, we made significant progress in executing our strategy for our coffee and tea business. After completing the acquisition of Compose Coffee in August 2024, this segment now has over 5,000 stores, with 78% operated under a franchise model. During the year, the coffee and tea segment opened 361 stores and grew system-wide sales by 37%, with Compose Coffee contributing 22.6%. We ended 2024 with over 9,700 stores worldwide, a 41.8% increase, with 69% operated by franchisees. Each new store stands as a testament to our brand's growing appeal and the dedication of our teams and franchisees. As our footprint expands, we've also strengthened the foundation that connects our brands. We've also unified our diverse portfolio of brands under a shared purpose and vision, reinforcing our identity with our evolved corporate brand name, Jollibee Group. This allows each brand to leverage its unique strengths while aligning under a unified purpose, spreading joy through superior taste. This purpose guides our actions and decisions and inspires us to do our best. We are committed to bringing the joy of taste to our consumers with every meal, creating moments of happiness through superior flavors. For our franchisees, investors, and employees, we deliver the joy of success, building profitable, sustainable growth, and creating opportunities for all. As we expand, our purpose drives our shared journey toward a brighter, more impactful future. We are also proud of the progress we have made in embedding sustainability into our operations through our Joy for Tomorrow agenda. In 2024, we conducted 11,788 food safety audits to uphold the highest standards across our restaurants. We believe that it is with this stringent quality that we can deliver superior taste in every store, in every serving, every single day. We have made significant strides in minimizing our environmental impact. Our manufacturing sites in the Philippines, which represent the majority of our global commissary operations, achieved a 32% reduction in energy use, a 33% reduction in water consumption, and a 44% cumulative reduction in waste per metric ton of products produced compared to our 2020 baseline. Additionally, 62% of waste from these sites was disposed of through sustainable methods and diverted from the landfills, with the Mang Inasal Marilao Commissary maintaining its zero waste to landfill status in 2024. Through partnerships with local government units and the dedication of our employee volunteers, we also planted 21,500 mangrove propagules, contributing to coastal restoration and resilience. Our people are at the heart of our success, and we are fully committed to making our teams thrive. We were honored to receive recognition for these efforts in 2024. For the third time, we earned the Gallup Exceptional Workplace Award, and for the second time, we were recognized by Time Magazine as one of the best companies of 2024. We were also named Employer of the Year by the People Management Association of the Philippines, following a highly stringent selection process among the country's top companies. Additionally, our Farmer Entrepreneurship Program, the flagship initiative of the Jollibee Group Foundation, received the Entrepreneurship Development Program Award and the Social Welfare Award at the Regional ESG Business Awards. It also earned a spot in the 2024 Steward Leadership 25 list. These milestones reflect our dedication to fostering a joyful workplace and empowering the communities we serve. As we step into 2025, we remain focused on strategic growth and innovation. We plan to open 700 to 800 new stores across our brands and regions, supported by a capital expenditure allocation of 18 to 21 billion pesos for expansion and operational improvements. We aim to achieve an 8% to 12% growth in system-wide sales, driven by a 4% to 6% same-store sales growth and a 4% to 8% increase in our store network size. Our expansion efforts will continue in North America, EMEA, and Asia, further strengthening our leadership in the global food service industry. Before I end, let me give you an update on the Jollibee Group's performance for the first quarter of 2025. We had a strong start to the year, delivering 14.6% revenue growth and a 17.6% increase in operating income. The Jollibee Group's system-wide sales rose by 18.9%, with our Philippine business growing by 11.9% and our international business accelerating by 29.5%. While our net income attributable to equity holders of the parent company was slightly lower year over year, due to higher below-the-line items, including other expenses, interest expense, and tax provisions. Our core operations remain solid and continue to demonstrate strong momentum for sustained growth. As we move forward, we carry with us the unwavering confidence that our solid foundation, remarkable teams, and clear sense of purpose will continue to drive us toward our ambitious long-term goals. Together, we will seize new opportunities, delight countless consumers, and extend the joy of superior taste to even more communities across the globe. Your trust and support have been instrumental in turning our bold dreams into reality and in fueling our purpose of spreading joy through every sip and every bite we serve. You are an essential part of this extraordinary journey, and for that, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for believing in us, for standing by us, and for sharing our vision. Together, the future is brighter than ever, and the best is yet to come.
The Jollibee Group marked 2024 as its third consecutive record-breaking year for sales and profit. Driven by innovation, resilience, and commitment to spreading joy through superior taste, our brands have achieved historic milestones that reflect the trust and loyalty we've built with our consumers and the hard work of our people and partners involved in our journey. This year, we have evolved our corporate brand name to Jollibee Group, which reinforces our identity, aligns with our global aspirations, and represents a unified portfolio of diverse brands under a shared purpose and vision. In 2024, our flagship brand Jollibee defied limits and soared to new heights, becoming the second fastest growing and fifth strongest restaurant brand in the world. Chicken Joy was hailed as the best among the best fried chicken by USA Today. It achieved double-digit global system-wide sales growth and robust same-store sales growth, with Jollibee Philippines achieving its highest system-wide sales in its entire history. Over 136 global stores were added, highlighted by the opening of its 200th store in Vietnam. Jollibee has solidified its presence in 17 countries, bringing its global store network to 1,759. Tim Ho Wan made headway in China, expanding our network of stores and bringing the taste of authentic Cantonese cuisine to more cities while upgrading its product offerings. 2024 also marked a significant milestone, with Jollibee Group announcing the full acquisition of the Tim Ho Wan brand in November. With a network of 77 stores across 11 markets, offering high-quality dim sum at affordable pricing, Tim Ho Wan is poised to be another key pillar within Jollibee Group's portfolio of brands. Smash Burger gave its better burgers a fresh look as it relaunched its new branding and menu to maintain culinary craftsmanship with its certified Angus beef burgers. Chowking leaped forward in 2024 as it received recognition after recognition, thanks to its reinvention and innovative marketing. Its system-wide sales grew by double-digit and was recognized as the top 3 most valuable restaurant brand in the ASEAN region. Red Ribbon continued its sustained growth and bolstered its foundation in 2024 by elevating and reinventing its core product offering and aggressive marketing. Its Philippine region saw significant leaps in its sales and profit, fueled by successful product initiatives and a brand relaunch that inspired people to make every day special. 2024 was Mang Inasal's most ihaw-tastic year yet. The brand has achieved record sales growth and its best ever performance. Its iconic products, chicken inasal, pork barbecue, and extra creamy halo-halo led the way, each crowned number 1 in its category. Mang Inasal was named the strongest and fastest growing brand by Brand Finance and solidified its spot among the country's top QSRs. The brand celebrated its 21st year with tie-ups, nationwide expansion, first drive-thru store, and 27 major business awards, locally and internationally. Greenwich proudly achieved its highest ever top line and profitability in its entire history, sealing its position as the number 1 pizza chain in the Philippines. Our foreign franchise brands Burger King, Panda Express, and Yoshinoya recorded positive performance in 2024. Burger King Philippines saw a remarkable year marked by commendable sales growth, store openings, and a steadfast commitment to the highest food safety standards. Panda Express launched its first ever brand building campaign, doubling down on its bold flavors and American Chinese roots, enhancing imagery while delivering quality service. Yoshinoya developed its branded employee engagement and introduced new products and bestseller campaigns. Originating from Singapore, Common Man Coffee Roasters, with its signature brunch and specialty coffee, and Tiong Bahru Bakery, known for French pastries, particularly its flaky, buttery croissants, and artisanal breads, were the latest additions to the growing brand portfolio. Jollibee Group's China brands, Yonghe King and Hongjiang Yan, continued their strong expansion momentum in the region. Yonghe King's franchise growth continues. 88 out of the 90 new stores opened in 2024 are franchised. It also continued to leverage its expertise in preparing its natural, authentic, and freshly ground signature soy milk and its homemade youtiao, which both earned accolades in several Chinese cities. Hongjiang Yan's commitment to continue serving legacy and culture in every dish and providing an enjoyable dining experience earned it a spot in several national food rankings. Our coffee and tea segment has seen tremendous growth, opening 361 stores and growing the segment's system-wide sales by 37%. For Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, it was a year of growth, innovation, and transformation as it opened its 200th store not only in Malaysia, but also reached its 200th branch in the Philippines. Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf also excitedly launched its improved loyalty app in the US. The brand continues to grow, with plans to extend its footprint to North America and the Maldives. Highlands Coffee and Milksha experienced significant growth in system-wide sales and store network in 2024. To continue its leadership in the Vietnamese specialty coffee category, Highlands Coffee has opened the state-of-the-art Highlands Kai Mep roasting facility. Milksha continued its expansion outside of Taiwan, opening stores in Japan's Kumamoto City. 2024 marked a significant milestone for the Jollibee Group as we officially entered the South Korean market through the acquisition of Compose Coffee, bringing into its fold one of South Korea's fastest-growing coffee chains and one of the widest network across the country. Known for its premium quality and value-for-money offerings, as well as strong brand affinity among younger consumers, Compose Coffee strengthens our presence in the coffee and tea category and opens up exciting opportunities in a dynamic new market. Fueled by the strength of our diverse brand portfolio and the unwavering support of our employees, franchisees, stakeholders, and loyal consumers, we continue to achieve collective success as we live out our purpose. Together, we're ready to seize new opportunities, delight more consumers, and spread the joy of superior taste and shared success to even more communities around the world.
And that concludes the management report for the year ended 2024.
The next agenda item is the approval of the annual report and the audited financial statements for the year ended December 31, 2024. May we have the corporate secretary provide the voting results on the agenda item?
For the foregoing agenda item mentioned by the chairman, stockholders owning more than majority of the total issued and outstanding shares gave their affirmative votes.
The next item in the agenda is the approval and ratification of the actions by the Board of Directors and officers of the corporation since the last annual stockholders meeting on June 28, 2024. May we have the corporate secretary provide the voting results on this agenda item?
For the foregoing agenda item mentioned by the chairman, stockholders owning more than majority of the total issued and outstanding shares gave their affirmative votes.
The next item in the agenda is the election of the members of the Board of Directors.
Mr. Chairman, following our bylaws, the nominees included in the final list of candidates submitted to me by the nomination committee are Dr. Tony Tan Caktiong, William Tan Untiong, Ernesto Tanmantiong, Antonio Chua Poe Eng, Carl Brian Ang Tan Caktiong, retired Chief Justice Artemio V. Panganiban, Cesar V. Purisima as Independent Director, Kevin Go as Independent Director, E. Rong Chong as Independent Director. In compliance with statutory requirements, information on the candidates is included in the corporation's information statement.
Considering that the board has 9 seats and only 9 candidates have been nominated, the corporate secretary is hereby ordered to cast all votes in favor of all those nominated, except for proxies with specific voting instructions, and that the said 9 candidates be declared elected for the ensuing term. Thus, the following are elected as members of the Board of Directors: Dr. Tony Tan Caktiong, William Tan Untiong, Ernesto Tanmantiong, Antonio Chua Poe Eng, Carl Brian Ang Tan Caktiong, retired Chief Justice Artemio V. Panganiban, Cesar V. Purisima as Independent Director, Kevin Go as Independent Director, E. Rong Chong as Independent Director. I take this occasion to thank Mr. Ang Cho-sit for his long and invaluable service to the Jollibee Group. Mr. Ang was a member of the board since June 1978. We likewise welcome Mr. Carl Brian Ang Tan Caktiong as the newest member of the Board of Directors. The organizational meeting of the newly elected directors shall be held immediately after this meeting. We shall proceed to the next item in the agenda, the appointment of external auditors for the fiscal year ending 2025. We wish to inform everyone that the audited financial statements for the fiscal year ending December 31, 2024 was prepared by the corporation and reviewed by the auditing firm Sisip Gores Velayo and Company. May we have the corporate secretary provide the voting results on this agenda item?
For the foregoing agenda item mentioned by the chairman, stockholders owning more than majority of the total issued and outstanding shares gave their affirmative votes.
Thank you, Mr. Tanuntiong. Prior to the meeting, our stockholders sent their questions and feedback to the corporate secretary at jollibeegroup.com email address. Among the questions sent, we have selected the following questions for this afternoon's program. The first question is addressed to our Global President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Ernesto Tanmantiong. Mr. Tanmantiong, what strategies are in place to ensure the continuous growth of the business, both domestically and internationally?
We have identified 5 key focus areas that will drive our growth. Number 1, sustaining market dominance in the Philippines. We remain deeply committed to strengthening our leadership position in our home market by meeting evolving customer needs and consistently serving delicious food. Number 2, expanding Jollibee internationally. Our flagship brand Jollibee will continue to lead the way as we enter new markets and grow our footprint in existing ones. Number 3, scaling our coffee and tea business. The coffee bean and tea leaf will spearhead our efforts in capturing capturing opportunities within the global coffee and tea market. Number 4, securing long-term viability and success in China. We will optimize our portfolio, positioning Yonghe King as key value player in China. Number 5, turning around Smashburger. Unlocking Smashburger's full potential is a key priority as we position it to become a significant growth driver in the better burger category. Our strategy is also anchored in 4 global brand categories, each led by a key brand. We have also identified our pillar markets for growth, which remain to be in the Philippines, United States, and China, with rapid expansion in Southeast Asia. To accelerate our growth, we're expanding our global footprint through franchising and heavily investing in digital transformation. Equally important, we are committed to maintaining strong governance, ethical practices, and sustainability on top of our underlying drive to spread joy through superior taste.
Thank you, Mr. Tanmantiong. The second question is addressed to our Global Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Richard Shin. Mr. Shin, can you provide more insights into the contributions of each product segment to overall performance? Which segments are driving growth, and where are you seeing challenges?
We have 4 segments, starting first with chicken. In the chicken segment, we have our flagship brand, Jollibee, with presence in 17 markets and a strong brand, Mang Inasal, in the Philippines. This segment remains a robust contributor, accounting for a significant portion of the Jollibee Group's system-wide sales and operating income. Growth was primarily driven by strong consumer demand in response to delicious food, quality, and marketing efforts, coupled with store expansion via franchising. The second segment is coffee and tea. The coffee and tea segment accounts for circa 20% of the group's system-wide sales and also contributes to profits. We have 4 main brands within this segment, each known for its delicious beverage offerings, namely the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Highlands Coffee, Milksha, and our recently acquired Compost Coffee, which has already delivered incrementally both in sales and income. Our coffee brands' gross margins have been robust despite the rising coffee bean prices. Having multiple coffee brands in this segment allows us to explore the potential synergies, especially in coffee bean sourcing and procurement, as well as compete in different markets. Third, Chinese cuisine. China is facing macroeconomic challenges, which has adversely affected our operations and prompted us to shift strategies. Jollibee Group remains committed nonetheless to remain in China with focus on our key brand, Yonghe King, which is now positioned into the value segment. We launched a new super value model with a revamped store model format, menu, pricing, and it's better suited for a value segment player. We are seeing improvement signals, particularly in Yonghe King's delivery same-store sales growth, which gives strong indication that the value positioning is working. And finally, the fourth category, better burgers. There are several learnings from Smashburger. While it remains unprofitable for now, we have put in place initiatives that will position Smashburger to unlock category potential with a clear path to a financially viable network model that is franchise-based and driven by a strong, craveable menu offer. Our diverse 4 lead categories have been established not only to focus on the high potential categories within our more diverse portfolio, but also to help the company manage its overall performance.
Thank you, Mr. Shin. Again, we would like to thank our Global President and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Ernesto Tanmantiong, and our Global Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Richard Shin, for answering the questions of our stockholders. Your insights and continued commitment to shareholder engagement are greatly appreciated.
There being no other matters in the agenda, I hereby adjourn this meeting. Thank you for everyone's participation and a very joyful afternoon.